While I'm playing this game called Valorant, I'm going to explain several social psychology concepts by connecting them to real-life situations and gaming. The first concept is the lowball technique. This happens when someone gets you to agree on something first, then changes the conditions after you've already committed to that decision. For example, a friend might ask you to play just one ranked game, and you agree because it sounds quick. Then, after the match you had just accepted and played, the same friend convinces you to keep playing for hours. Quotes like, "We lost a game," "We can't sleep until we win one," or especially, "We won a game, let's keep the streak going." Because you already committed, you feel pressure to stay consistent with your original decision. The second concept is bait and switch. This is when someone advertises or offers something appealing, but once you're interested, they replace it with something less desirable. A common example is when a store advertises a product at an amazing price, but when you arrive, they say it's sold out and try to sell you a more expensive version instead. In gaming, this can happen when a game advertises a limited time deal or special bundle that gets your attention. However, once you enter the shop, the best item is unavailable, unless you want to spend more money or buy extra content. The third concept is social facilitation. This is when the presence of other people improves performance on simple or well-practiced tasks. In Valorant, many players perform better when teammates are watching them in clutch situations because the pressure increases focus and adrenaline. However, if the task is difficult or unfamiliar, the pressure can actually hurt performance instead. And that connects to the fourth concept, de-individuation. It happens when people lose self-awareness and self-restraint in group settings, often because they feel anonymous. A strong example is toxic behavior in online games. Players trash-talking, insulting teammates, or acting aggressively online in ways they probably wouldn't do in person. Just because they're behind a screen and part of a large anonymous player base, they feel less personally accountable for their actions. Another important social psych idea related to this is conformity. Conformity is when people change their behavior or beliefs to match those around them. And in gaming, if one teammate starts blaming another player, sometimes the whole team joins in, even if they don't originally agree, just because of the group pressure that influences them. These concepts show that psychology affects how people think and behave in everyday situations, including online environments like gaming. Whether it's persuasion techniques like lowballing and bait and switch, or group behavior concepts like conformity and de-individuation, social psychology helps explain why people act the way they do. Once you understand these ideas, you actually start noticing them everywhere, even in something as a simple Valorant match.